2017 Stifel World Doubles Championships. In the navy, Russell Leach. In the white, Ferreira Smith. Best of 5 games, love all. Yes, Stait. Love all. Yes, Stait. Love all. One love. Down, stop, stop. Server's down. Second serve. Serves down. One love. Oh. Down. 2 love. Down. Second serve. Yes, Stait. 2 love. Ooh. 3 love. Oh. 4 love. Shot. Side out 1-4. Yes, let. 1-4. Yes, let. 1-4. One four. Yes, let. Yes, let. Not up. What's the matter? No, not up. 1-5. Yes, let. Yes, let. Down. 2-5. Down. Side out, 6-2. Seven two. Left side. 7-2. Yes, let. 7-2. Seven two. Not up. 8-2. Nine two. Down. 10-2. Good shot. 10-3. 11-3. Right side. Shot. 12-3. Left side. Down. Side out, 4-12. Slat. 4-12. 4-12. 4-12. 5-12. 5-13. Right side, Ferreira. Right side. Side out, 14-5, game ball. First game, Russell Leach, lead 1-love. Russell Leach, lead 1-love. Second game, level. All twos. be good. 1-all. Two, one. Down. 2-all. Side out. Three, two. Yes, let. 3-2. Left side. Out. Second serve. Serve is out. Serve is out. 3-2. Three all. Side out, 4-3. Four all. Five, four. Down. Side out, 5 all. Yes, let. First serve. Out. Second serve. Six, five. Second serve. 7-5. Shot. 7-6. Can you want to squeeze it? Seven, 6. Stroke. 8-6. Yes, let. 8-6. Yes, let. 8-6. No, he dodged it. Yes, let. 8-6. Shot. Side out, 7-8. Shot. 8-all. out, 10-8. Uh, 11-8. Down. Eleven eight. Yes, let. Twelve eight. Thirteen eight. Out. Second serve. Fourteen eight. Game ball. Your ball. Right side. Right side. 14-8. Game ball. Down. Russell Leach, 2 games to love. Third game, low ball. Low ball. Quiet, please. Low ball. Side out, 1-love. Down. 3-4. Down. Second serve. Out of court. 3-4. Sorry, I didn't see Victor quick enough. That's down. Second serve. I just didn't look at him quick enough. It was down. The serve is down. Second serve. 3-4. Out of court. 4-all. Yes, Stait. 4-all. Down. 4-5. Five all. Yes, Stait. 5-all. Out of court. Side out, 6-5. Six-all. Smith left. Side out, 7-6. I thought serve was good, Clive. They said the serve is down. Second serve, 7-6. Seven all. Seven all. Oh. 8-7. Down. 9-7. Too good. 10-7. Down. Side out, 8-10. Smith right, 8-11. Nine 11. Side out, 12-9. It's let. 12-9. 10. Out of court. Just down. 13-10. Side out, 11-13. Sorry. 11-14, match ball. Down, match, Russell Leach, good love. Nope, you're good. Best of 5 games. Level. Quiet, please. Level. One love.
How's this sounding now?
Out of court.
Okay.
2 love.
So we got 4 players. Semifinals have started with who we got?
We got Thomas Brinkman and Robin Clarke against James Bamber and Alex Stait.
Okay.
The guys in white are representing Canada, the Canucks, and the team in black is representing England, one of the 3 English teams still. Well, I guess now there's 2 English teams remaining.
Yeah. So the 2 English teams did a great job beating the number 2 seeds. They played very controlled. You know, tended to dominate play, move forward, control the speed of the game. The 2 seeds from Australia just didn't quite put enough pressure on, and so I would say the Canadians, in order to win today, are definitely going to need to put the pace on with these 2 guys. If they don't, both these English guys have really good control, and they've got a good sense of how to combine together. So
Side out 1-3.
Yeah, it's been exciting to see Bamber and Stait's run so far. A bit of a dark horse team, I think, coming in kind of unseeded, at least not in the top 8, ousting the 7 seeds and the 2 seeds, kind of back to back. And now I think the boys in white are either 3 or 2, or 3 or 4, so I can't remember.
Yeah.
But should be an interesting match. Pretty exciting team to watch. Very hard to break down.
yeah, it's kind of what's quite obvious is the pace right now is being dominated by the English guys, which is kind of interesting. Stait's an older guy, but he's really capable. He's got a really good eye. Young kid, 21-year-old. He's sort of taken on this game and done a great job figuring it out. So they've got a really good game sense, and the Canadians pretty experienced. They know what they're doing, and it'll be interesting to see if they make sure that they keep steady and keep the pressure on. It's kind of obvious already that they're sitting back a little bit for some reason, so we'll see what they do.
All right, scores 4-2 in favor of the Englishmen.
Not up.
Looks like that ball was down.
Side out 5-2.
Oh. I think we actually have the score.
Yes, let. 5-2.
If you look up at the pretty standard play so far. Both teams trying to push the other team in the back. Everybody looking for the opening. Take the shot. Wicked shot there from Brinkman.
6-2.
He was kind of turned it up towards the end of yesterday as well. Pretty tight match in the quarter.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Terrific. Thank you so much. Do you want to say anything? Have you got anything to say?
Yes, let. 6-2.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers. Did you want a beer? No, you're right. You're on the job, eh?
Team in white coming in
Down.
hot. Unforced error
6-3.
there by Thomas Brinkman.
I don't know why, but the guys, the 2 Canadians are still sitting too far back. I think they may be just sort of sitting around waiting for a long match. I know Stait is tired. He didn't expect to be climbing this far, getting to the semis, and he's also playing the mixed doubles. and is also playing.
No
I
let.
think he's up there
That's
as well.
a no-let call.
Yeah.
That's a good call. It's a nice shot by
7-3.
Clarke. Kept it nice and low off the volley. Just out of reach.
Starting to step up a little bit more now.
Down. 8-3.
Stait looks like tournament may be showing.
Yeah, he's already a little tired. It's a little bit lazy, wasn't it?
Wake up here. Former PSA player. Were you guys playing at the same time?
No, he's much younger than me, but he's, I think he was in the top 40, played a pretty reasonable game.
Quite some time,
Yeah.
So he's definitely no
Side out
stranger
for
to,
8.
the tournament scene and making the rounds.
Bamber's kind of, he's got for a 21-year-old, he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's not bothered by the occasion or anything.
Very
He's got,
Very comfortable on court. Knows how to take his shots. Smart player. Moves well.
I think the reason they've done well as a pair is that Stait he's a pretty experienced old guy, and
Thank you.
just that combination has worked this weekend.
Definitely balanced
5-8.
each other out pretty well. And Thomas and Robin, I believe, have played together a decent amount. I think they're both not a lot, but played together a decent amount in Toronto. So
Yes, let.
pretty comfy there.
5-8.
As a team.
Oh, shot.
Drops it in there.
6-8.
So softly. You can definitely see the singles game.
Yeah.
Singles
Yeah.
skills.
He's
When you watch
he's-
Stait take his shots, very good holds, very controlled.
So there's an awful lot of play going on to the backhand side.
Yeah, I think a lot of times in doubles, I mean, the ball will generally gravitate towards the left wall for whatever reason. It seems to be unless you're trying to kind of isolate what you would consider to be a weaker player. Kind of all players being equal for whatever reason. Ball will many times gravitate
7-8.
left side. Another great shot there.
Yeah, Stait seems to be a little more willing to go for the shot. He's playing more aggressively than the two Canadians. Also, he's positioning himself in front of everyone. So I don't know what the Canadian strategy is, but whether they're trying to wait it out or not, who knows?
It's going to be a let.
Yes, let.
And it's let.
7-8.
Tony, you sticking
Down.
around for the final, or is this you calling it a night after tonight?
7-9.
No, I
Stait
was
right.
thinking of changing my ticket. I'll just see. Kind of in two minds, really.
Looks like it'll be a good final, regardless.
Yeah.
We'll see who wins this
Yep.
one, but defending champs made it to the finals.
Down.
I know that there was talk that they may not have made it this year.
Side out, 10-7.
Given the seedings and the rankings, but pretty quick 3-love win over the 1 seed. So should be a good final.
10-8.
Lights out. Stait, I think that's 4 or 5 winners for Stait in the last couple of points here. Oh.
Side out, 9-10.
Good shot. That's pretty
Makes them
aggressive.
so tough to play against is because they're very steady. They're very hard to break down, and then you'll be having
Yes,
kind
let.
of rallies with them, and the next thing you know, they'll just out of nowhere they'll take a shot and slot it in there.
Thank you.
Looked like it was down.
10-all.
10-all. Good first game so far. Good play, good action this point. Nice shot.
10-11.
Yeah.
Stait right.
Yeah, they're not using the angles. It's kind of straightforward. I don't know what that strategy is, but they're definitely not creating angles or reversing it or doing anything interesting with the ball. It's just sort of a wham bam game right now, and I don't know whose advantage it is. No one's taking position. No one's doing much with the ball.
So
10-11.
I gotta ask. We'll put it on record here. You guys we gonna get a West Coast event this year?
Hoping to. We've got to talk with Graham, and well, I understand you're the major sponsor, so you know that's pretty positive.
It's a definite maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to see one out there.
Oh, it'd
between
be
there and
exciting.
if we could get
Well,
one
we
in
can
Vancouver,
encourage
Calgary.
Vancouver, Seattle. We get one down in LA.
They have the
Gosh.
double scene in LA?
Yeah, there's one court apparently at the Jonathan Club.
Yeah, I haven't been
So,
down there. Have you played before?
No, never. No. Played plenty of softball tournaments, but yeah, it'd be good to try and get the West Coast scene going.
Side out. 12-10.
All right. 12-10. Yeah, that's what we were afraid of.
That's it.
They said they can't hear it.
Oh, they can't hear it. Really?
12-11.
Really?
It's
What
it's
happened?
a good warm-up, though. It's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So nothing came through?
Just
Oh no. Okay. Is this something here we're connected with, or is it?
12-all. Side out.
What's that? 12-all. All right. What did somebody text here or something? Can't hear the commentary. The smooth sounds of Tony Brett Kelly.
Jesus,
The crooner.
can't be. It's just not coming through. Gosh.
Everybody wants to hear the Kiwi.
Yeah.
So
is it happening now? Are we in business? Okay, but only just, is it? It's only just. Is it happening? Okay.
So it looks like we've been having some technical difficulties, but appears they've been resolved. In case you guys didn't catch the intro, I'm Aaron Lequay. With me is Tony Brett Kelly. This is the semifinals of the Stifel World Doubles.
Game ball.
In white, there is Robin Clarke and Thomas Brinkman representing Canada. In black, we have Alex Stait and Jim Bamber representing England, one of the two remaining English teams. Winner of this match will go on to play Leach and Russell, Clive Leach and John Russell, the other English team that advanced through the semifinals. So, good first game so far. Really good action. Looks like the Canadians
14-12.
Quick opportunity here. Could take the first game. They got two chances before it goes up to 14-all. So let's see if they can close this one out. That last point's always the hardest one to get. Oh.
Yeah, the Canadians are playing just sort of a steady Eddie game. Pretty dull. Nothing interesting going on, and it's more leaving it to the English guys to do something with the ball. Of question will be whether Stait will be able to hang in there. He's a little wary from getting to the semis, and then he's been playing the doubles. So that's
great shot
that
there by Thomas Brinkman. I gotta say, Thomas Brinkman, when it's on the line, has really shown up to play, especially this weekend. He yesterday, kind of off and on during his quarterfinal match, but when it came down to it, he slotted a couple of key points there to take the match. Tight match. I think it was went 5, close to 2 hours. But really good win for them yesterday, and looks like they're coming out the gate taking the first game here, which is definitely creates the dynamic going forward. When you have that first game, you either want to try and build on that momentum. The other team has to consider whether or not they want to change things around, or if they want to stick with the strategy and see if it pays off in game 2.
So what do you think? What do you think the English guys have to do to turn things around here? They just
they need to keep it steady, but and pick their opportunities. But they're doing a pretty good job of it. It's just looking at Stait, he's making winners, he's making the plays, but you can also tell, you can see a little bit of fatigue setting in. But definitely no stranger to these type of scenarios.
Yeah, hopefully they sort of figure it out, because they're the more interesting of the two. So it'd be, but I think the second games they really do have to come to play and hang in there a bit more.
Well, definitely the dark horse team. So that's the other thing we were discussing, I think maybe earlier on before we got the volume situation worked out. But I think came in unseeded, or at least outside of the top 8. Already ousted 2 seeded teams, the 7 team and the number 2 team. So definitely kind of a surprise team here. But at the same time, you never know what you're going to get. Stait, very experienced, and Bamber is kind of a rising star on the tour. So definitely one of the younger players, or the youngest player, and quite the upstart. So in fact, he's so new to the tour, he doesn't really have a nickname yet. So we've been kind of, if anybody has any suggestions, definitely please leave a comment on the video, or feel free to tweet to the SDA Tour, because we want to have a cool nickname for him. We were talking about it last night, kind of going over some stuff. I may even try some stuff out today, just kind of see how well it sinks in and fits. I think Bam Bam was suggested, J-Bone, Jiminy Cricket,
Bambi.
Yeah. What else? I don't know. I'm sure the rest of them will come to me. The Bamster, the Bamberama, the Bamblrooski.
Okay.
J-Bams.
Leads 1 game to love. Second game.
The Decepticon. I don't know. We'll come up with something cool. And we're off. Game 2. White leads 1 game to love. Bit of an unforced error from Brinkman there. Under a little bit of pressure, but something I think he would normally handle.
Out of court.
Let's see.
1-all.
1-all. Game 2 seems to play pretty similar to game 1, pretty standard.
Yeah, no one's made really any changes. Maybe the English should sort of slow it up and then punch it. They sort of, this seems like the pace that suits the Canadians. It's pretty regular, pretty flat, one pace, and maybe they should be lofting it a little bit, adjusting play, changing the pace, using more of a softball approach. They need you in there, Aaron, to crack the nuts out of it, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I like this. Actually, St. Louis in general, all the courts here play pretty quick, so it's definitely one of my more enjoyable cities for me to play at. Just
yeah,
it's so funny
great.
the difference. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. It's interesting to see how the different clubs can kind of affect, and favor certain teams or players, just by kind of how the walls play or the pace of the court itself. The Missouri Athletic Club in general, the West Court plays very fast. And then I'd say the other two, here at the Racquet Club and the Missouri Athletic Club downtown, play pretty quick too. Which I think that's probably a good segue into also thanking the two clubs for just hosting a tremendous and terrific event this weekend. It's been quite a blast.
They've done a great job of members have been super friendly. They were all really concerned about what was going on with the protests and stuff. In fact, I was going to the Apple store, and the Galleria, which is this huge mall in St. Louis, was shut down, so there's been a little bit of concern. But as far as the hospitality and the whole organisation of the tournament's top-notch, first class. So guys have really enjoyed it. Plus the weather's been great, terrific weather.
Bit on the hot side, but yeah, can't complain. Could be worse, but yeah, it was interesting. I didn't realize it the first time I went to kind of I guess this technically isn't downtown, but it's kind of the cool, hip, kind of bar and
on the Racquet Club,
yeah, kind of by the Racquet Club. But it was interesting. I didn't notice it the first time I walked through, but actually a lot of the windows had been boarded up and posted with inspirational quotes and things like that. And I guess it was because they'd been broken out from the protests. But it was actually kind of uplifting to see the kind of the response of those businesses that have been affected. They kind of took it in stride and made the best of the situation. And inspirational quotes about love and getting along and peace. And it was kind of cool. This is kind of the hipster part of town, so it was. I even saw like 4 or 5 windows busted out of the public library, and it's just it's kind of unfortunate to see that kind of destruction. But all in all,
I think the whole protest thing is it's a little bit blowing up. I was down there, and there's no sort of threat in any way, so I presume it's more prevention than anything. But
well, and I know we're supposed to be commentating on the match. I'm guilty as well. Getting too much into the political commentary there, but
the problem is it's a little ho hum. There's nothing. I think the Canadians have it in hand, even though they're a little bit down now, because it's just their pace. It's sort of their rhythm, and it seems like it's suiting them.
That's a great shot, Clarke. Nice throw.
Yeah, so Stait's starting to drag. He's hanging behind. Is it Clarke?
Yeah.
He's just he was, at least in the first game, he was stepping in front of him and trying to dominate the play, but he's definitely hanging back now.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's starting to fade.
4-all.
And that was a good time to go for it, though.
Yeah, right shot.
Kind of set up in the front.
Right shot.
Got to get those knees.
Got to get those knees down, Aaron. Just get under that ball.
Coach Brett Kelly. The dispensary. Just a fountain of advice and
absolutely.
Oh, nice pickup there by Stait. Stait and Bamber working well together, covering nicely. Kept this rally going. Some good action.
Out of court.
Bit anticlimactic there.
Side out, 5-all.
Out of court. And we're at 5-all.
So one of the things we talked about was the Stait-Bamber match. They played really well to sort out the number 2 seeds, who was pretty much in the money to take this tournament. And
Yeah.
You know, they really stifled Matt Jensen's play. He really didn't put enough pressure on them, and it really showed up. They won 3-1, and you know, really confident. Stait did a great job controlling the game, and Bamber followed through on everything he was doing. So it was really good, a good match. It's good to see.
Just very steady play. And we're seeing a bit of that again tonight.
Yeah, they've got to do a bit more with the ball. I mean,
oh, nice shot. Black team definitely controlling this this rally so far. Looks like there's a bit of momentum shift, and White takes it down. Both teams trying to get the other team to the back and then take advantage of that and then go for the shot. Some good pressure on both sides at that point.
do any of these four players really get in and hit that ball? You know, really utilize that doubles game with the really hard flat ball, or are they more punches?
I'd say most of these. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a finesse game. I mean, they can both hit it. I'd say, you know, I mean, they can hit it hard when they want to, but it's not as much of a power game as some of the other teams that you see on tour. The same thing with you know, Clive, Leach, and John Russell.
Yeah,
I mean, just very finesse oriented and just very smart play. You know, kind of pick their opportunities, build their points, try to keep you know, their opponent in the back, and then kind of get them off balance and then go for the shot.
Doesn't seem to be two on tour that are really dominating the play like Waite and what's the name used to do. They're not playing that power and really dominant play, are they?
Well, it depends. I mean, you know, if you I mean, there's a couple of. I mean, the number one team. I mean, if you watch Monik and Damien play, I mean, they still play a pretty aggressive game. I mean, Monik's probably the strongest player on tour right now, and
Where's he? What's he doing this weekend?
Well, I mean, they dropped out. He was supposed to play with Parth Sharma.
First serve.
I'm not quite sure
Oh,
what happened.
for what?
Maybe an injury or something like that.
Yep.
But definitely would have been. I think they would have been the second seed. Which
And then Walker would have played for Australia, so that would have been kind of. Anyway.
Tight second game so far. So far, you know, bit of a match here compared to kind of the first match of the evening, which was more of a quick 3-love.
So, Aaron, I hear that you got spanked by these two English guys. So what happened there?
Spanked. I'd say we I appreciate that. Thank you, Tony, for bringing that to my attention. I wasn't aware. But no, I mean, I'd say we fared about as good as the number 2 seeds. I mean, definitely. I think we were 7 coming in, and you know, these guys are just very tough to break down. We had to play Stait and Bamber, you know, and we kind of knew going into it that they would be a bit of a tough team. I mean, Bamber has surprised a lot of people, you know, on the tour in the last season. He's been playing with Bobby Burns, and they've had some really good wins. They're kind of you know, one of the giant killers as far as you know, they've had some really good upsets, and so you never know with Bamber kind of what you're going to get. But he's definitely kind of come into his own, and he's starting to, you know, really get a lot of attention as one of the kind of somebody who everybody thinks is going to be one of the top players very soon.
That's a pretty solid rally here. A little more interesting.
Oh yeah.
7 apiece. 7 apiece. Hopefully the Poms will come through here. That'll make the match more interesting.
Goes for the drop off the serve there. Stait's probably one of the craftier players. He's got good holds and a wide variety of shots, and can kind of sneak those drops in.
Yeah, he's not finishing like he was yesterday, is he? You know, set it up.
Yep.
8-7.
I mean, that's one of those things. I mean, it'll definitely, you know, they've had to play more matches than some of the other teams because, you know, not being a top seed, they've had some tougher matches, and I think they had to play, you know, at least one extra match.
Sure.
You know, compared to the Canadians. So you've got to think that the boys in white are going to be a little fresher. 8-all. Bit of a rail game here. Some left wall action. Oh, that's a nice drop. That's a very nice shot. I can hear the cowbell from
9-8.
the other room. Will Mariani gracing us with his presence this evening. Pulling out the cowbell for the Canucks there. Oh, another drop. That'd probably be a let. Yep.
9-8.
That's a let. So Tony, how'd you do? Didn't you play another 2 draws? How'd you? Ray,
Yeah.
did you take it down?
So Ray, we actually, you know, fairly. It was a good run with Victor and Tom. Was it Tom? What's the kid's name from
9-8.
Canada? What's the guy? What's
Justin?
Justin. Yeah,
John?
excuse me,
Yeah,
Justin. And they were fairly gentle with us, and we were moving fairly well at that point. But Ray's he turned into a bit of a cripple toward the end there, which is a bit unfortunate because he's got some great shots and he's been a very good athlete in his time. But so we won our first match in the 50s and lost to these local guys, and they just stuck it to him, unfortunately, and I wasn't good enough to cover the whole thing, so we just didn't make it today. It was 5-setter, but a lot of fun. Great. The guys here are just terrific.
I mean, that's the fun thing about these kind of events. Even if you you go out earlier than expected, you can still have a great time.
Yeah. So it was fun firstly to represent New Zealand in this event, and then to make the top 16 in the world. That was a couple of old dogs hanging in there, you know. So it was a lot of fun. Really good.
Looks like it might be a broken ball. Yep. So we'll have to take a minute here while they warm up the ball here. I know a bit of court etiquette, at least in some circles. The youngest guy will typically be responsible for doing the initial warm up of the ball. It's not set in stone, but a lot of times that's the expectation.
That's good looking drill that he's doing. I've got to learn that, and as I improve on my doubles career.
It's about time you, it's about time you came over to the dark side.
Yeah, definitely.
It's such a great game. I love
it
the
is an
dynamics
awesome game.
of
Jeez,
the doubles game.
you know, that's the shame of this. It is so well organized, and it's just an absolute shame that it's a travesty, actually, that there are some great players throughout the United States and throughout the world, especially Canada and the US, for them not to be here this weekend, whether it was in the pro event, the open, the age groups. Need to see a lot more women playing. Probably the biggest factor here is to encourage it to become a college game. If they can add doubles to college sport, that will force the younger generation to get stuck in and play this game. It's why leave it till they get into their 30s and 40s to play? It's a terrific game. It's got all the ingredients of playing as a team, but using the skills. There's once you get to a certain level, you have a great workout. And there's the young kid smacking that ball around. That should be you, Aaron, out there. You could show them how to warm it up, couldn't you?
That's probably one of my specialties.
Yeah. Anyway, it's yeah. I think the obvious issue is that how do you put in enough doubles courts for college squash, and I think that's the issue at hand, and it'd be great to figure that out because I think that will
It's such a great game, though.
support the
Scores 9
game.
all.
But
James, choice.
you know,
And
it
it's one
would
of
be
those
great
games.
to see that there was a terrific game. I watched the two Australian girls play the Canadians today. That was probably the final. Terrific game, and it's just, you know, really good women's squash, and just great to see that the you know, the level is where it is. You know, the two Australian girls have played pretty good level softball singles, and they overcame the Canadian girls, who are very, very experienced. They've won many of the tournaments over the years.
Yes,
So
Stait.
again, be
9
great
all.
to see it happening.
It's tight match so far. Tight games, both of them. The second game too here. For those of you tuning in, we've got the boys in white from Canada playing against the boys in black from England, and looks like Canada leads 1-0. So 9 all in the second game. I think this is going to be a kind of a critical point here. Maybe
9-10.
an opportunity for white to create some momentum now. Kind of first to 10. So Stait definitely a little more error prone today than he was yesterday, but still playing a pretty solid game overall.
Yeah, it's a pretty crucial point here. It's got to turn around for the English guys.
Yeah, difference between 11-9 and 10 all psychologically is pretty big. Good coverage there. Good deep play from both teams, keeping the ball in the back. Oh, that's a nice shot.
There we go. There's
Very
the
nice
man.
shot.
That's what he's got to
Stait,
do
yep.
all night.
Just lays it in
Basically,
there.
at all night, he's got to take control of the game.
It's a bit of a fadeaway, the Kobe. Clarke goes for the reverse off the serve.
I don't know why
Bit
they're
of an
not using
aggressive
more
move.
angles, but Bamber should be angling it right out there and just doing a few reverses just to change it up for these Canadians.
That's going to be a let.
Yes, Stait. 10 all.
Let's called by our center ref, Graham Bassett, also the tour manager and coordinator. Done an excellent job this weekend, along with our pros from the Missouri Athletic Club and Racquet
Yeah,
Club. Mike Puertas definitely deserves a shout out.
Yep.
And congrats.
And Adam Buse as
and
well.
Adam Buse, yeah.
They've both done a terrific job, and just getting everybody involved. Really good. It should also mention Kevin Lusak, the president of the SDA. He's behind the scenes. He's done an awful lot. Wasn't able to make it this weekend, but just done a terrific job making this all happen.
Side out.
And
11 all.
bit of an unforced error there from Bamber. So, you know, definitely seeing the wheels are wobbling a little bit on the wagon here for the black team, but
11
still
all.
hanging in there.
Yeah, 11 all. It's
And
still
nice-
there. They're
nice
still
shot
there. It's kind of
definitely
what
some chinks in the armor, though. This is the most vulnerable I've seen the team in black this weekend, and the most under pressure, I think. Nice setup there for Clarke. Fielded well by Bamber.
they're not pressured, but they just don't seem to be quite as in control of the game as they were
misses
for the
the
first
angle
couple
there.
of matches.
12.
It's a
Yeah,
good spot
good
for
play.
Jamber there.
There we go. This is a good point. This will be a good point for them to win.
Looks like Stait's, you know, dialing it up a little bit there.
Yeah, he stepped it up. Great shot.
Being a little
Beautiful.
bit more aggressive with his shots.
Stepped in. Nice
Side out.
play.
13-11.
There we go. Could be a 1-all. Make it interesting.
Coming around. Oh, and that's
good
down.
play. There we go. 4-1.
14-11. Game ball.
So, and just like that, Black's got an opportunity to equalize. Oh, good hand. Good pickup. Oh, excellent point. Great coverage from both sides.
Oh no.
And a smart shot from Thomas. I told you when it comes into the clutch, Thomas shows up to play. He's been pretty ice veins all weekend.
Okay, they've got to perform here.
Yeah, right.
So did you know much about squash before you did this? Really? Good for you. Getting the angles down and.
Game.
And, it's game time. So we're at 1-all, and what
Jolly,
seems to be
jolly
a pretty good
good.
semifinal
Yeah.
so far.
Look, could be interesting. Could go somewhere now. Okay, one game all, one game apiece.
Love all.
Got the English team, Stait and Bamber, taking the second game. Pretty good quality in the second match. They've recovered well, and Bamber serving. Definitely more aggressive. They have a plan to get in there and try and change the rhythm, not just one pace, because that's what the Canadians like. They are like that is simple rhythm.
Down.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh no. Look
Side
good.
out for it.
Look good.
It's the right shot.
Yeah.
It's a good spot, just a bit low. And
The old Scheffleys. What's it called? Schlaffies or whatever. Schlaffies? Heck, I better get it right.
It's a local beer. Yeah, yeah.
Schlafly, which I think is an area in St. Louis, but it's a jolly good pale ale, I must say. I'll
Quite
have to
good.
really
Yes.
throw the ad in on that one. After many, I've tested it quite often over the last 3 days. Yeah. Yeah, and this is my third as the commentary continues. So.
Ooh, looks like White out to a quick lead here.
Yeah.
Quick 3-love.
Second, sorry.
Oh, good pickup there by Thomas Brinkman. Oof.
They're pretty steady Eddie, these Canadians though, aren't they? They don't do a heck of a lot, but they just hold position and.
I mean, you can win 95% of matches just by keeping the ball in play and not wearing down, and then just wait for that setup.
Just don't give anything away. Keep it in control. Oh yeah. How you doing? That's a good beer, isn't it? Yeah.
It's gonna be a let.
England's point. England's point. 2-3. Side out.
Wow. Interesting. There's very few strokes given in doubles, but seemed like that one was given.
Stand corrected. White definitely putting the pressure on now.
Yeah, trying to force it.
Ball not making it to the back wall.
Why the heck are they not putting it on that side wall?
Nice shot. Quite the shot from Robin Clarke.
2-4.
Lays it up in that front left corner.
Nice, good play.
Excellent shot.
Pretty assertive, isn't it? Nice hold, and then lovely angle. That's pretty good.
And Brinkman was pretty far up too, and but didn't see the shot coming. I mean, it was an excellent hold.
3-4.
So who have you got your money on at this stage, Aaron?
Oh, I mean,
4-all.
I think it's anybody's game at this point. It still doesn't look like there's a clear dominant team.
Tell you, Stait's come back well, isn't he? He's got rid of all the seizures and he's playing pretty loose. He's seeing the ball, and he's going to be crucial to this whole thing because most of the game is going on the backhand side.
Yeah. Definitely gravitating a little bit. I'd say in general a little bit more to the left side than
side
right.
out. 5-4.
Stait kind of went for a
right shot, flat feet.
definitely a little bit of fatigue setting in. I think uncharacteristic miss there. Good cut off from Brinkman. So what do you say, Tony? Who do you think's favorite at this point, just from what you've seen?
I think
by the numbers, the white team should win, but the black team's already ousted.
My thought is that if if the English guys would come up on this game and win this game, they've got a very good chance of winning. But if they lose this game, it's
So you think whoever takes the next game is
5-all.
going to
pretty much,
take
yeah.
the match? Yeah.
That's the match.
Robin left. 5-all.
Pressure is definitely on. I mean, the 2-1 swing is crucial here for sure. Psychologically, it's tough when you're down 1-2. The doubles is such a momentum game. You'll notice that even within games, you'll see, it'll be tight game, and then, one team will just get a couple of points and then just run away with it. It's a good rally so far, good action.
Nice shot.
Slots it. Bamber
Side out,
leads.
6-5.
Nice. There's a bit of a feeder
Just
though,
kinda
wasn't it?
stuffs it in the front right
Little-
there.
Little
Down.
bit of a
I think
feeder.
Second serve.
you saw that a couple times when we played
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks ago.
Just didn't get that side wall, huh? Didn't pull it across the court enough.
Both teams playing pretty
Yes,
smart,
Let.
pretty conservative, really picking the
6-5.
points and their opportunities to shoot. But that's typically the way it goes when the game's tight. Once you get up a couple of points, it's usually you're a little bit more loose and free to kind of go for more.
Down.
Ooh.
There we
7-5.
go. There we go. This could little breakthrough.
Down.
They're all
8-5.
stretching forward now.
So kind of
They're
what
all
we talked
pushing
about,
forward.
a bit of a momentum shift here towards the team in black.
See, if they win this game, they're going to push like anything. He's going to pull out all reserves.
Down. Second serve.
I agree. I mean, if you're up 2-1, you definitely want to close it out, because if you go to a fifth game, that means that the other team, has a bit of momentum going into that fifth game.
And
nobody wants.
he'll definitely be fatigued.
Yep. So far, though, no
Good stuff.
no
9-5.
sign of
Here we
fatigue
go.
that point.
Man, oh man.
9-5.
Good
So,
stuff.
Perfect angle to get it by Brinkman. Good speed, good angle, nice and low.
That's an Aaron Lukey shot, isn't it? Was that an Aaron Lukey shot, mate? Smack it past
maybe
him.
more of an Aaron Lequay shot.
Lequay, excuse me. Aaron Where's Lukey from?
10-5.
That's
Lequay, sorry.
Lequay,
little
it's all-
Francais, a little bit
No,
of Francais.
I've heard them all, man.
Really? I bet you have,
It's,
yeah.
Oh,
It's a cool
good
last
pickup
name,
there.
though. Good last name.
good pickup from Clarke. Keep the point alive.
Down.
Stait trying to force it a little bit there, but as you can see, the momentum.
10-6.
A quick, 5-all to 10-5 over just a couple of shots. Let's see if White can turn it back around and regain some of the.
What do
some
we
of
got?
the momentum
We're
here.
6-10, 8-10, is it? Oh,
6-10.
6-10. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, I think the old Whiteys are bloody just too defensive.
11-6.
There we
And
go.
another great shot
Man.
from Bamber, just
Man,
going for
this-
it. Once you
that-
get up a few points, you can really start putting the heat on.
This could be interesting.
And there's another aggressive shot from Stait off the serve.
I'm trying to find it.
Good pickup.
There we go, 12.
You
Man.
can
12-6.
see visible frustration setting in for Thomas Brinkman.
They're just not asserting it. They're just too defensive, too.
Oh, good coverage, but looks
There
like
we
he
go.
just missed there.
Man, 2 to go.
And
There we
Stait
go.
was on top of that ball.
Boy, wouldn't have put money on this one if you'd right at the beginning of the game.
Like I said, I mean,
Stait-
things can change so quickly in this game.
State looked just too seized up, but he's done
it's
really well.
Shot. Bamber hit the ground, but he's back up, and another miss from Clarke.
Game ball.
14-6.
Game
The
ball.
self-proclaimed best Clarke you'll ever meet.
Not up. Thank you. England leads 2-1.
That's game time.
Here we
And
go.
just like that,
Here we go. Good stuff.
Team England leads
Should we
2-1,
do
so we
music?
may have an
Oh, yeah,
all
yeah.
England final. We'll be back in a minute.
All right, England leads 2-1.
So, quick
Fourth
summary
game.
here. You going to shoot in on us?
You're killing me,
Yeah.
Johnny.
I'm going to
Match
introduce you,
started.
mate. Okay.
We'll wait
no,
till
we're
the
just-
break in the match.
all right. Okay. 2-all.
No,
I got
2-1.
2-1. Excuse me. 2-1.
To the boys in black. Team England. Could be an all-England final if they can take this game right here. Close it out.
There'll be a high energy. This will be a good game. High energy. Everybody's all out. Pretty focused. No one's going to be sitting back here. So this could be fun. What do you think?
Oh! Wow.
1-love.
Great
Wow.
stuff.
That is a
So
nice,
what do you think of the
splendid shot.
strategies here for Adam Leach? What do you think? Who's got to be doing what here?
Well,
what are the
White's going
Canadians?
to have to do something
Step it up.
different,
They're going to
but
have to step it up, right?
They're also going to have to kind of keep the head on, though. Even if they get, they lose a point or two, they can't kind of self-destruct. You saw a little bit of frustration set in that last game, so which is easy to do against, some solid guys like Bamber and Stait. I mean, they're just like backboard, very steady, and then
They do go for it too.
Yep. But definitely pick the right moments. You don't see any kind of, or at least not much, random shooting. It's very calculated. That's a perfect
Nice.
shot.
Good play.
Nice lay-in from Clarke there.
Side out.
Kinda
Nice play.
puts the baby to bed. And the game's off. What's that? 1 off. Oh, Canada.
Nice. Good length.
Good width.
Yeah. Good hold.
Sorry.
Just
Yeah.
enough to just
1-2.
make him sit there.
Excellent rail shot there.
1-2. This could be interesting.
That's what you see sometimes with the, especially guys who kind of have a strong singles background, is a propensity for those rails. But it seems to be paying off so far. It's a nice shot from Brinkman.
Yeah.
Definitely amped up for game 3. You can see him hopping around. Seems a
It's
little more
happening
lively.
now. This is a game. Hey,
We got
made some
Ray.
comments. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Guest
Come
speaker.
and
Huh?
check that. Yeah, this is Ray Lindsay, one of the finest over 50 double players in action right now. Yeah, come on, Ray. Ray Lindsay's right here. Just been pro at
3-1.
Cleveland for 16 years.
Stait,
Represented
right.
New Zealand. Got to this last 16.
Left, sorry, Stait
But he
left, excuse me.
totally phenomenal gentleman and a quite a little PR person for the squash scene, especially with late night activities. Yeah, you're speaking in now, Ray. Say a little
Thanks,
piece.
Tony. Thanks
Yeah.
for those very kind words. As a young Kiwi all those years ago, we never played this game, did we?
No, unfortunately we
4-1.
didn't. But it's fun, a lot of fun to have you be playing at this stage, you know. And
Yeah, they were a bit slow these days.
but great. Well, speak for yourself, mate. You know, I mean, gosh, it's pretty shocking the way you were moving the say. You know, even though you're a wonderful partner, and
Look, it's not about us, Tony. It's about this match that's going on now.
yeah.
And so, what would you say? I would say,
Well-
initially the team in black
5-1.
made a lot of errors, and then they're just doing some great stuff now, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Put the pressure on them, aren't they?
State's move. You know, he's loosened
Left side.
up. He's starting to control the game, but this is fun because this is the intensity now. This fourth set, it's definitely happening. So
Well, mate, youth wins, doesn't it? You know, this kid's he's going to be a star.
yeah. Well, hopefully.
Yes, lad.
Yeah, and well, State's. I tell you
5-1.
what, State's really making
Solid,
this
isn't he?
happen.
He's
He's creating the variation. He's playing the style. You know, they're taking their game to the game now, whereas the two Canadians are very steady eddies, and you know, if you
Side
play
out,
that one
2-5.
pace, you're not going to beat them. But so they've done a great job to start emphasising, you know, their game, their shots. Where's Adam? He shot off, did he?
He's left us to it. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Anyway, Stait and Bamber, English team, are up 5-2 in the fourth. Doing very well. Very, very well.
Did it pretty easy in the last game, didn't they?
Well, not easy, no. Boy, they turn it around, I tell you.
Well, 15-6 seems pretty easy to me, Tony.
No, they did a really good turnaround, and then they had a run. It wasn't that easy, I tell you. But they've done it bloody good, really well now. Yeah, they're dominating.
It's a hot
Really
court, isn't
getting.
it?
Oh yeah, it's heated up for sure. Now they're pulling the angles. See, they're really working those angles. Good play. Look at them. It's their game. Look at them.
Well, this is when doubles are
Good
so
rally.
fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Look at that.
Good shot.
That was a good rally. That's an excellent rally. Yeah, he's a little
3-5.
tired there. He's a little weary.
He was a foot
A
off there,
little
wasn't he?
weary. Yeah, he just
He
sort
reminds
of.
me of Tony Kelly this morning, actually. He
yeah,
just wasn't getting up there.
Thank you.
Even
Thank
though
you.
that
Thank
it
you,
was
Ray.
my
and-
side.
Well, you know, I appreciate all your efforts too, mate. Anyway, this has been a great event. Here, we've got Mr. Adam
Great couple of
Lequay
shots
coming
there.
into play now. He's getting his third beer. Do you need raised glasses? Thank you, mate. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for your commentary. Bloody hell. Yeah.
And I'm back.
Yeah, Adam Lequay's
Aaron
back.
LeQuay signing in.
Good stuff. Good play. 5-3. Great time to be coming into the play there, Adam Lequay.
Yeah. Definitely, you know, watching these guys play, I don't feel bad at all. You know, taking the big L to the Stait and Bamber. They definitely showed up this weekend and came to play. So.
Yeah,
4-5.
they sure did. They
Came in
don't
unseeded,
they don't feel threatened at all, do they? You know, they've gone in and say, hey, we'll do what it takes.
No let. 4-5. Brinkman right.
No let.
Clarke
Whoa.
and Brinkman are the 3 seed.
4-5 tight now, tightening
So
up.
they've beat the 7 seed, the 2 seed, and now they're on track to beat the 3 seed.
Second serve.
Or is it 5? Maybe 5.
Down.
Oh, jeez. Did he do that?
5 all.
Oh no. Well, it was a good job to go for it.
All right, tie game. May see a bit of a momentum shift toward the white team here.
I tell you, the English guys do not want to go to 5. Stait is not going to make it in the 5th set. They've got to do it now.
Was that up?
6-5.
It was up.
Good shot.
Brinkman just
Nice.
snuck one in there. Perfect boast. Those clutch points, I mean, Thomas has a pretty good percentage.
Yeah. Solid when it matters.
Yeah.
Down.
Oh no, he's
Wow.
done 2.
7-5.
He's not
there.
thinking. He's probably
that
not
left side.
thinking of the game right now. He's got his head somewhere else.
You can see Stait.
He
I
might-
mean, he definitely looks like he
might be a
may
little,
be getting a little
jaded.
fatigued.
Yeah, he's a little bit done.
And team in white definitely focusing in more on the left side there.
Yeah.
Bamber spry as ever.
Oh no. Should he was set up? That's the
Visibly frustrated with his shot.
problem. No, spanked him. Gave him a whack in the leg. didn't he?
7-6.
And
No,
oh, was that up?
it was a miss hit.
Looks like it was up.
Okay,
7-6.
close game. And the English have to get this game. They've got to turn this round right now.
Down.
Oh,
Down.
another.
Oh no,
8-6.
Another
what's he thinking? He's thinking of winning rather than just staying with it.
Brinkman very animated right now. Very pumped up. Excellent shot from
Good
Bamber.
get. No. Oh no! So Stait has made 4 errors,
9-6.
and that was a silly error.
White definitely getting their confidence level
Now
up.
they're coming through,
10-6.
yeah. Pressure. Oh, geez, all of a sudden, huh? It's just like you were saying, Adam, that
Yep.
once
Such
you get
a
a little
momentum
run,
game.
get a
It
little
really
run
is.
going.
You get a little rattled, and
Yeah.
you start thinking about the last few points and what
Right.
you could have done different. And next thing you know, it's game time.
Just can't see the English bloody coming through in the 5th.
I wouldn't count him out.
Yeah.
Second serve.
I mean, seasoned
Second
veteran
serve,
like
10-6.
like Alex Stait. You know, you got to think he's been in this situation
Oh yeah,
before.
yeah.
Knows how to handle it. Perfect shot there.
Beautiful shot. Now there we are.
Slots
Side
it.
Maybe
out,
you can
7-10.
slot another 5 or 6 and make up for the previous 4.
Stait let that one go. Bamber covers.
Nice.
Oh,
beautiful.
perfect drop.
2 in a row. Now he's on a roll.
You can see the hold there. It's
So what is
perfect.
it? 7-10.
8-10.
There we go. 2 away.
Second serve.
Yeah. See you down. You're not going to stay as a guest commentator, mate?
Lindsay out.
Lindsay's
lad.
no longer guesting.
It's good depth. Stait leaves that one short, puts himself a little bit out of position, but manages to reset the point there with a deep lob.
A little loose.
Oh,
Wow. 11-8.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
that's
8-11.
that's a nice shot from
Yes.
Robin Clarke.
That's a pretty crucial.
Nothing you can do about that one. not being as
Side out.
aggressive there. Kind of
12-8.
waited, let the ball go to the back instead of attacking it like he has been doing. I think mentally, maybe somewhat out of it. That's the other thing that can happen, though, when a lot of the action is on the other side of the court. You kind of can zone out sometimes. Stait still holding his own pretty well, though. All things considered. Oh, wow. Good pickup from Brinkman.
Oh, no.
And another error.
Bloody hell.
13-8.
Not a bad choice.
No, he got under it. He lined it up. Too far off.
It's looking like we'll probably go to a 5th game. Team in black would really have to turn things around here to take this one. Another good pickup from Brinkman. Playing really far up. I think it's one of the general rules of doubles is you want to play as far up as you comfortably can. Your main
14-8,
job is to
game ball.
cover your front corner. So Thomas doing an excellent job of that so far.
Oh, Bamber's sitting back a little bit, isn't he? Should be
Down.
in front.
Game to Canada.
State gives away the game.
Brinkman's sitting back, way forward.
And we're going to go to a game 5.
Interesting.
We'll be back.
Facial thing. We're going to do facials? Okay.
Hey,
oh,
crowd.
yes.
Yeah,
take a
good.
shot down there, do one more, and then we'll introduce ourselves. Yeah, there we go. There's our crowd looking very,
It's good turnout.
very,
Excellent,
very nice little,
excellent
nice little
turnout,
crossover.
excellent venue,
Yeah. So, Adam Luke,
Fifth and final
Lacquet
game.
and Tony Brett Kelly
all.
commentating. 5th set. Interesting
White
game.
please.
Could
all.
could go either way. Canadians won the last one.
I gotta say, this is one of my favorite venues on the tour. Just from a spectating perspective, I love the seating setup. You know, it accommodates a lot of people. They have an upper and lower tier, good amount of seating. They've got the scoreboard up top, which is jam up and great because sometimes when you're watching, it's hard to keep track of everything, so it's perfect, perfect setup there, and then just
Look at that. Then you got the dude serving
So-
drinks. Look at that, and his bow tie and the whole thing.
definitely Tony's favorite part.
Well,
Yes,
you know, one has to sort of serve the
all.
community in different ways. Yeah. No.
And we're off. What's the count here? What's it? 1 love?
0-0.
Love off.
Must have been. What was it? It must have been a let. We missed the let, did we?
Thank you.
Change
Side out, 1 love.
Okay, guys.
Second serve.
Called out by our illustrious main center referee, Graham Bassett. Doing an excellent job tonight.
Yeah, Graham does it all. God.
Although it's been a pretty match so far. Not a whole lot of ladder stroke calls.
Not very
Everybody's-
contentious at all, is it?
Yeah,
Not
everybody's kind of
contentious.
stayed out of everybody's
Yeah.
way. As I
Yes,
say
Stait.
that, Brinkman
Yeah.
1
gets
love.
knocked to the floor.
Yeah. No, it's pretty.
I mean, you got to watch out
Very
for
collegial.
Bamber. I mean,
He's tough, is he?
He's sneaky like that.
Yeah. Doesn't show love when it suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 love.
2 zipperoo.
2 love for the
Gosh.
Englishmen. Good start for the team in black. See if they can build on this. White's going to turn
Yeah.
down. Nice shot from Clarke there.
Wow. They're hanging back a little bit. They got to
Yeah.
they got to take position a bit more.
I mean, definitely not the level of pressure and intensity coming from the black team that we saw the earlier game. Looks like
They're playing pretty strong.
White's coming out now and putting on the pressure.
2 young, strong guys. It's gonna get you after a while.
So it's great to see Clarke, Robin Clarke out and playing. He had a really good run on the tour with Scott Arnold, and then I think work duties
2-1,
and things like that have
Stait
kind of
right.
kept him from playing as much as he used to on the tour. But it's great to watch him play. He's a really exciting player. Slots another one there. He's
3-1.
3-1.
all guns blazing.
Yeah. Well, they've got nothing to lose, have they? Just get in there and play.
And that's been the story for the team in black the whole tournament. I think they just come out and said, "Hey, we're going to do our best, give it our best shot, and see what happens." And they've had just a stellar performance so far. Especially the Golden Boy, James Bamber.
Well, Stait. Most of the credit goes to Stait. He's the one that's hit most of the balls. Played the shots, you know. Not to take it away from Bamber because
No,
he's been
I
solid
will
as a
tell you,
rock.
Tony,
Solid.
It's
Yeah.
almost harder sometimes being the guy who doesn't see as many of the balls.
Right.
You have to
Yeah, it's true.
stay in the game and pay attention for the times that it does come, and keep that tendency to feel like you have to do something with it because it's, you don't see the ball as much. You feel like you've got to do something with it.
Good
To
play.
fight that urge and that
4-1.
tendency
Here we're
is
up
tough to do.
4-1. This could
Yeah.
be interesting.
That's
4-1.
an amazing
That
shot,
is an
too.
excellent length. Width and length.
Yep. Looks like Black's built out some of that confidence, which is good to see.
They're definitely taking position.
Oh. Excellent points so far this game. Brinkman with the setup, fielded perfectly by Stait. Resets.
Ooh.
Oh, great pickup.
Down.
Excellent play.
24.
Side out. 2-4.
What an exciting game.
Good game. Man, they stepped it up. This is good quality.
So Tony, who's your pick right now?
Jeez,
What do you
you know, I'm sort of favoring the
No, I
palm.
don't want the diplomatic answer.
no,
I want to know, what are you thinking?
I'm
Come on.
favoring the
2-4,
palms
sir.
actually, but I think in a way the
First serve, sorry.
Canadians are definitely more solid. They just got to, they're just not. That's a little tentative.
I think either team's got a really good shot to run away with this one. So as I ask you to give me the answer, I'm going to give definitely anybody's game still. Good pressure from White.
Oh no.
Yes, let. 2-4.
Good pace. A lot going on. Nice. Bloody great shot. What a gutsy shot. Beautiful.
2-5.
Nice. Well, he looked a little sluggish getting up there, didn't he?
That's what happens. Game 5, you start getting comfortable. The points are more conservative and long, and people aren't shooting as much. And then
Nice shot. 3-5.
That's a really nice shot.
Almost buried that one in the corner. Nice hard serve from Brinkman. Gotta love the pace of the hard ball doubles.
Yeah.
Nothing like it. Oh.
Thank you.
Well, there we go. 6-3. Man.
Side out 6-3.
Golly, I wouldn't have picked the English guys to be taking on the 5th set, but they've done a great job of just getting in and asserting themselves right at the beginning. That was a little lazy, wasn't it? What a
6-4.
Very nonchalant.
lazy shot. Wow. He didn't get under the ball, did he? Adam?
Keep bringing that up. Like it. Coach Brett Kelly.
Yeah.
A little bit of a cross-court battle here
Yeah, good.
between Stait and Brinkman.
Trying to take the position. Whoever's going to take it, who knows? Wow. Big swing.
Yes, let.
Yep.
6-4.
6-4.
State
6-4,
left.
close. It's great to see the English guys staying in there. Really good. Wouldn't have picked it. Would not have picked it.
Toughest match they've had so far. Their other 2 matches were 3-1 wins, so they were never at a chance of losing the match. So it'll be interesting to see how they hold up on this one. Excellent play. Good coverage.
Oh, what a great shot.
Brilliant shot.
What did we miss?
Looks like the point continued. We went to replay too early.
Side out.
It looks like White
5-6.
actually took the point.
What happened there, Miss Nashville? You missed that last lot of couple of shots there? No, don't worry about it. You're doing a great job. Great job.
This is a pretty crucial point, I think. If
Yeah,
Clarke
it
can
is.
take this one and retain that two-point lead
Yeah.
versus, kind of a tie
Giving it-
game, they can be a little more aggressive.
Oh, no.
And
6
the
apiece.
nick in
Oh,
the back
jeez.
6-all.
lands in the crack there.
And the Crackarooski.
Call that the Sandusky game. Right in the crack there.
Down.
Oh,
Good shot. Was that a mistake?
Was that
He
down?
blocked
6-7.
it.
oh,
There
looks
we
like it was
go.
down. All right.
6-7, they're back. Come on, turn it round.
I think they need to get the, kind of like tennis now. They got the net, it lights up or whatever. When
Good
they on the
breathing.
serve, they need that for the 10. Bad boy to light up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Down.
that
Oh,
was
what
almost
happened?
floor then front wall.
Jeez.
7-all.
Well, it wasn't very assertive there.
Definitely seen some chinks in the armor on the black team. Haven't seen this yet. I think if this match had happened earlier in the tournament, might have seen a much different result. Nice
Oh,
jump
nice
there.
shot.
Oh, keeps it in. Oh, great hand.
Get it back. Did he get it back?
What?
Oh, great rally.
What an incredible point. Oh. Bamber calls for the ball. Brinkman resets with the lob.
Whoa.
Oh my
Good
God.
get. What a
The
rally.
crowd is going nuts right now too. This is probably one of the best points of the tournament so far. Best point I've seen all weekend.
Definitely.
This is an incredible
Had
point.
it all. Had it all.
I'm already calling it. This thing's going to end in a let.
Great play. That was the
Crowd
rally
goes
of the
wild.
game. You
Stait
better
lost
save
it.
it. Make sure you save that one because it's just awesome. That's a heck of a rally.
What a hell of a point there.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got 7 apiece. It's got to be 7.
Side out. 8-7.
8-7. There you go. No, other way around. Yep. That's it.
Oh,
Nice.
keeps it in play. Oh, I love these points. It's
Oh no! Look, it went from.
that's a great shot from
It is a
Bamber.
good shot. Nice.
That's gonna be a
Oh
let.
man! That point or let?
That's
Just
a let for sure.
Coming off
8-7.
that ball, it'd be hard to get a point, would it? Yeah, we're good, thanks. Do you want another one? Yeah. Yeah, Adam's on a roll. Aaron? Aaron, what's wrong? Aaron. So how do I say Aaron? And
Killing it, Rick.
Aaron or Aaron?
Same guy.
A-A-R-O-N.
Aaron.
Aaron. Hey, that's how I say it, man.
8 all.
In New Zealand, it's Aaron.
Appreciate it. All right, 8 all. Another
Good
critical
game.
point coming up.
Awesome game.
See if the Cinderella boys here can keep the story alive.
Here we go, 9-8. Or what's he saying?
No,
oh,
he hit the racket. Yeah,
Okay,
it's going to
got
be
it,
a
got
let.
it.
Nice let. 8 all.
Apiece. This is great. 5th set, 8 apiece.
I'm loving this match. The suspense is killing me, Tony.
Yeah, no, so it should.
Right, you are, Tony.
This is a bloody really good semi-final, huh? Oh no, what did he do there?
Stait visibly frustrated. Missed
Side
the,
out,
easy
9-8.
lay in there.
Oh jeez.
Clarke was on
Gave
it.
it away. 8 apiece, 9-8.
9-8.
Oh jeez.
Canucks.
Nothing
have
like
the
the
lead
old.
here.
You got to do the steady Eddie.
Bit of a singles match right now between Clarke and Stait.
Oh, shit, 2 away. 10-8 is it? 10-8.
10-8.
Jeez, they're giving it a little bit away. Come on, guys.
This is a critical section of the match right here. White can pull away, really start going for it if they can win this point.
Nice. Just hammering away.
Oh. Good shot by Stait, but Clarke's there. Excellent action. Good movement on all sides.
Down.
And it's
Okay, 9-10. Crucial. The next point pretty much decides
Robin
it.
Wright.
Wouldn't you agree?
10-9.
That's a 12-9, 11-9, or a 10-all.
Yeah, Black definitely wants to double down, to buckle down and take this one. Thank you.
So, Has to put up with me.
Oh, the suspense is killing me. These points are great. There's so much talent on the court right now.
What's happening there, Let?
Let's see.
No Let. Yes, Let.
Let's
11-9.
Yes. Yes,
like
Let.
no
No
let.
Let.
No let.
Oh
It's a
my
call.
gosh. Really?
That's a close one.
That's
but
kinda-
it was
that's
a
not-
tough call.
They're not totally fair at this point of the match. That's just.
Can we get a replay on that one?
Yeah. If we can get a replay, that'd be great.
11-9.
All right. We're good.
All right, 11-9. Let's see what Black does with this one. Oh,
Great play.
lays
Great
it
shot.
in.
Gutsy shot. Gutsy.
State.
Side out. 10-11.
10-11. They're still in the money. Still in the money.
It's still anybody's game. I feel like White, I mean, the 1-point lead still has the slight advantage. A little bit more control, I think, of the match in general, but or at least this game. But let's see what happens at this point. Oh.
Lazy.
Wow.
Is that down? Did a reverse angle. Didn't recover it.
Excellent shot.
Wow.
Great
11
pickup,
apiece.
and not only
11
an
apiece.
incredible
Here we
pickup,
go. Golly.
Not only
This
an
is
amazing
great.
pickup, but actually does something pretty incredible with the pickup.
This is softball.
Oh, great
Good
shot.
play. Nice play. Do something with it. Oh, man. 12-11. Here we
This is
go.
the
12-11.
turnaround
Woo.
right there. Definitely could have let
Jeez.
that one come off the back
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
Brinkman visibly frustrated, thought he was going to get to take the backhand from the middle of the court.
What's the call? Was there something going on?
Maybe a broken ball.
Oh, got it. So they'll replay.
If it
That-
is broken.
That's a crucial,
the
crucial
referee
play.
Graham Bassett checks the ball. Looks like
It's fine.
no, broken.
Really?
We're gonna replay that point.
Oh, no. That's such an important point.
That's too bad.
They deserved that point there, didn't they? Jeez. Got to think that.
So is it 12-11 or is it 11 all?
To look outside.
They're gonna replay it. I mean, right now it looks like 11 all. That's too bad. Hell of a point though.
That was excellent. Where we got? What's
Score's
up there?
been reset to
11 all.
Nothing more frustrating than
That's you, my man.
taking a crucial point like that and having it taken away because of a broken ball.
Totally deserved it too.
Yeah, sometimes it's really bad too. You'll have a 14 all point, you win the match, and the ball will be broken. There's really nothing to lose by having it checked at that point. And it could be cracked, and you have to spend 10 minutes warming up the new one to play 1 point. And who knows
They've
what's
been
gonna
what?
happen at that
They've been
point.
through 2 or 3 balls in this match, haven't
I
they?
think this is the second.
Is it second?
This will be the third ball I
Okay.
think that they're playing with.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
I think this is at least the third. They broke the first one. They were on the second one. They broke that one, so this would be ball number 3. And those of you watching, if you're wondering, the rule on the ball itself is it has to be cracked all the way through. So you basically have to be able to see to the middle of the ball. So sometimes they'll be cracked,
11 all.
but
Bamber on the left.
you won't be able to see all the way inside the ball, so it won't be cracked completely. And even if you can squeeze and see a little bit of a crack, it doesn't count. You have to continue to play the match until it cracks all the way through. Either that or all 4 players agree to switch the ball. So, unless I'm wrong there, somebody correct me, but I think that is the rule as far as broken balls. 11 all points.
Man, he's stepping
Yes,
in
might
on
Be a
that.
let.
11 all.
It's good positive squash. Man, they're
Replay
stepping
the
in.
11 all here.
Doing something
Crowd
with it.
definitely, you can feel the intensity.
Should go to a crowd shot.
Oh,
Good
good
set.
hands there by Stait.
Excellent.
Keeps it in play. A lot of pressure right now on the left side. Stait resets with the lob.
Oh, man. Gutsy shot. Nice play. Step in. Good play.
That's a nice time to
That's
take
an
that
excellent
shot.
time to do it.
State right.
A lot of balls to the left.
11,
Bamber
12.
starts hanging back a little bit. You know, getting a little bit
2-1,
lazy.
1-2, 1-2.
All right, Tony. What's your prediction now? You had to, if you were
I'd
betting.
say I'd have to say that the Canadians are looking good.
Yeah, I agree at this point. They look a little more steady.
Yes,
It's
let.
gonna be a
They're
let.
just
Yep.
solid. They're just
11, 12.
pretty focused, putting up a wall.
It's just been a hell of a match so far, though. Anybody's game.
Nice little preparation for the dinner tonight, there, Aaron.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Hit it
it's
perfect.
pretty good stuff. What do we
That's the
got?
thing, the
12 all.
balls- that
12
these
all,
points
there you
have been
go.
So long and so fast that the ball's
12
really hot.
apiece. Here we
So
go.
It's really hard to lay it down at this point. Especially with a new ball, it's really
Yeah,
bouncy.
it's more super.
Good hands.
Yeah, he's rock solid right now. Right now, he's solid.
That's gonna be a let.
Yes, let. 12 all.
Bamber's hanging back. He's got to get in there.
I
12
think
apiece.
This is another one of those points where pretty critical. I think we're gonna see both teams tighten up and play pretty conservative. I mean, I could be wrong, but you know, not as much shot making as we've seen for the rest of the match.
Which
I think.
bodes well for the Canadians.
Yeah, nobody. Oh. Nobody wants to be the guy to make an error. At the same time, though, I mean, everybody wants to be a hero. Right? So we'll see what happens. So far, though, as predicted, very conservative play, very deep. Both teams trying to push the other team back. Not a lot of shooting. I think they're really going to have to pick their spots here and look for the opening before taking it short.
Just a misbounce or
That's a
something
let.
like that.
Slat.
Oh, back to
12 all.
pretty crucial point. Very crucial. Got whacked in the hand there. Man, just like fucking
Who
numbed
did
it.
that to you, Tony?
Oh, one of these nice fellows in the 50s, from the Mac Club.
It'll happen. It's definitely a contact sport. Seen some pretty good bruises this weekend too. I think Julian probably gets the award. Julian
Really?
Worth had a
You got-
really good one. Compliments of Will, Chili Willie, Mariani.
Really?
Yeah.
He gave him a little ringworm, did he?
Oh yeah. More good action. These points are just dragging out, and I think the longer they drag on, the more it's going to
Canadian.
favor the white team in white.
Did he go for it?
He went.
Side
Or
out.
miss it?
13-12.
Oh, shit.
Bamber went for the glory, so white played steady. James Bamber goes for the shot from the back, which is a tough shot, but also unexpected, so you can catch people sleeping, but didn't pay off there. Stait lays out for it.
Man, State goes for
Bamber
it.
coverage.
State goes for it and does it. Didn't get it.
Oh, wow.
Man, they're a wall.
And we've lost the camera. And back at 13 all.
Wow, great rally. Good stuff.
Did somebody reset the camera, or did it just, wow.
Recovered. Did it just recover?
Well, so big props to whoever
Yeah.
repositioned the camera there.
Yeah.
Can't even see the lower tier who's down there, but definitely owe them a thank you for being able to continue to watch that point. Looks like some sweat on the court there. Stait laying out.
Where's your money there, Aaron? Where's your money?
Anybody's game, but I gotta
Jeez,
say these
where
long
do you,
points
where
I
do you,
think
where do
favor
you
the
put
team
your
in white.
10 grand right now, Aaron? Come on.
I mean, you know,
Come
I
on.
love
come
my
on.
boys in black. I
Pull
love,
it out.
love Team England. They're
Yeah.
a Cinderella story, huge
Yeah.
dark horse, but I got it.
You
I
got to
gotta say
still go
white,
for the
I think
rock solid.
I think the Canadians are, if I had to pick a team, I would still say Team White, but I would love to see
13
Black
all.
just because it's such a cool
Because
story.
they spanked you?
Robin
or
left.
because
Yeah, I
of
mean,
you?
there's a bit of self-interest there too. I want to be, if
Yeah,
this
of
weekend,
course.
I mean, I lost
Naturally,
to the guys who won
naturally,
who
yeah,
made it to the
naturally,
finals,
yeah, of
so,
course.
I mean,
Understandable.
definitely, no, but Bamber's also, that's going to be a lead
What's going to be
problem.
happening? Is it no lead or lead?
Yes,
He
let.
tripped on it.
Oh,
13
no,
all.
he didn't. He didn't. He got a
Stepped on
lead.
Robin Clarke's
No, that was a soccer little
He stepped
prima
on his-
donna,
no,
a little
no,
bit,
he-
a little bit
he-
of Hollywood, I would say. That's a
Robin,
Hollywood
watched the
move.
Robin
same
needs to
replay,
serve
I
like
just
that. He's
watched
gotta
it.
I
clear
did.
Definitely
It was a
stepped on his
Hollywood
foot.
move, you
Not
know.
enough to stroke, but I think it's let's fair.
Bloody
call
Poms are pulling the Hollywood moves.
Let's see if Black can take this one.
Oh,
Stait's there.
nice.
Covered by Slim Jim.
Oh, sit up. Nice.
Nice reset with the lob. And we're back.
Man, the boys are attacking.
Black under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, they're a bit defensive.
White taking the offensive.
Yeah, they are.
Not really shooting, but
They're
just,
just
putting
pounding
pressure.
it. They're
Yeah.
just pounding.
Some more singles action. Rail.
Wow,
Off the
feeder.
back set up
Nice.
for Clarke.
Feeder. Oh, gutsy.
A lot of pressure on Alex Stait this point. Stait lets it go, opting to let Bamber take it. And continues.
The white is pounding that ball.
Definitely say that's going to be a stroke.
Yes, let.
Oh!
13 all.
Oh, he's behind the line.
Wow. And that's a let. Stait visibly upset there. Critical moment. Could have been a stroke.
You know
I
what?
don't
Those
know.
guys are just
Can we get a replay
banging
on
that ball.
No? That would have been. That's one that's going to be looked at. I think if Black loses this match, they're going to look at that point and go, maybe it could have been a stroke. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Brinkman's there.
Oh.
Oh my God, this is excellent. Excellent squash. Both teams holding on.
Woo! 14 for the English. Man, oh man.
And we are 1 point away
Shut
from
out,
an all-English
14-13.
final.
Match
Wow.
ball.
Never have picked this. Never. On the 5th set. Great comeback. What were they down? They were down, what, 11-9, right? Was
Yeah.
it 11-9?
Yeah, that's good. Good turnaround.
Good play.
1 point away. Got to be nerves on all sides. I think we're going to see White play pretty consistent here. Black may go for it. Oh,
What happened? Missed it. 4 apiece, is it?
looks like
14
14
all.
all.
State left.
This
Match
is the
ball.
point right here.
Oh, man.
It's down to the wire.
Look at this. He's doing the right thing. See, he's taking his time. Wandering down.
That's
wiping
that's
his
a
wrist.
Brett Kelly move for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
There we go. Get your head together. Chit chat. Here
Oh.
we go. Here we go, boys.
Let's get a shot of the
Do or
crowd
die.
there. Let's see.
The crowd.
Everybody's
Yes. Oh, there's the crowd.
Can't wait to see what happens next here.
Some high heels there.
Oh, that could have been game time. Let's see who's going to take it.
Oh,
Stop,
man.
Canadians take
Oh, no,
it.
the Canadians
White
do it.
wins. One
No,
point in the
no.
fifth.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. They win for it. Jeez.
So the team of Thomas Brinkman and Robin Clarke take it down. 15-14 in the fifth.
Great
Team
game.
Canada
What a
continues.
great game.
Oh, Canada.
Wow.
This is Aaron LeQuay.
Great game.
Tony Brett Kelly signing off.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
See
Really
you tomorrow
good.
in the finals.
Yeah.
Take care.